Say hi.
Hi.
Good job. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this red, green, and gold eye look. I was scrolling through Pinterest looking for some inspo for a fun, festive look and came across this look right here. And when I saw this, I just fell in love and felt like I needed to recreate it. And I wanted to try this out with a new eyeshadow palette. So I am going to be testing out the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in this video. So if you want to see how I created this festive eye look, then just keep on watching. First, I'm priming my eyes using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and then blending that in with my finger. And I'm gonna be using a palette that I picked up this past weekend at Target, and this is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. It has a lot of really bright colors, and I thought maybe we could try to do a Christmas look with this red and green. We'll see, I'm not sure. I've never used the NYX eyeshadow before, so I'm not sure how pigmented it is. I'm not sure really anything about it, so we'll see how it goes. If all else fails, I have my other palettes over here for backup to come rescue us if this ends up being a disaster. But I've heard really good things about the NYX eyeshadow, so the only disaster I'm seeing is if it's not the right colors that I'm wanting for the Christmas look that I'm wanting to do today. I'm also going to be trying out the NYX Glitter Goals Liquid Eyeshadow. I got this gold one also at Target, and I actually was going to use this in my classic Christmas look, and it got lost on the register and didn't make it home. So I picked it up on this round to Target, which is turning into like 3 or so rounds every week because, you know, Target, it just sucks you in. First, using this small fluffy brush from Morphe, I'm going to dip into this first shade. They don't have names, they're just numbers. So this is shade number 1. And it's like a red, and it looks like it has some glitter in it, but I'm almost wondering if it'll really even show up after I buff it out. And we're going to start with this on the outer corner. Okay, so first thing, this has a lot of fallout, just so you know, which is gonna be fun because I do my foundation before my eyes lately because it's just easier for filming since I'm a mom. So hopefully this doesn't end up all over my face. But so far, I like the color. Okay, so I'm working really slow on building up the outer corner, and now I'm going to start bringing it in towards the inner corner. And I'm not worried about any red shadow that gets on my lid because I'm going to use concealer later to cut the crease. And I haven't blended anything yet, I'm just working on the main shape. Next, taking this skinny fluffy brush from one of the Naked palettes, I'm going to use the 4th shade in here, which is just going to be like a transition shade for us. And this is kind of halfway in the red and above the red to help blend it out. And I only used a little bit of the second color because it's not really for the color itself. I really just wanted something to help blend out the red. Next, using this short, dense brush, this is also from one of the Naked palettes. I'm going back into that first shade and just trying to build up the intensity in the outer corner. If I can't build it up enough with this shade, I might use a darker red from another palette. Yeah, I really like how the crease looks, but I feel like it just kind of is coming off pink. So I'm gonna dip into a little bit of my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I think I'm gonna use some of, some of Jack's, because that's like a deep red. That same dense brush, and I'm just adding this in the outer V. Yeah, see the depth of that cave? I think I'm gonna bring that on an even smaller brush. Using this very tiny precision brush from Morphe and that same shade Jax, I'm gonna bring this along the red right here on our crease. And little things like this are what really bring your eye look to the next level because it just gives it that extra dimension. I could have just done it with the one palette, but I'm just being extra at this point. And then going in with the first brush with no extra product and blending. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the red on the other eye and then I will be right back. And I'm back. Next, we're gonna cut the crease using this flat brush from Morphe and my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Light Neutral. And I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I always mess it up when I do two. And then pat it in place. And we should end up with something like that. And so then whenever we put our next shade on the lid, it's gonna really pop because you can see how dark this side is. If I just put some glitter on top of that, it would show the red underneath. Next, we're gonna do the under eye because I wanna do the glitter last. Using this small fluffy brush from Sephora, I'm gonna use this green shade, which is shade number 13. And I'm putting this along the lower lash line. And again, this is one of those shades where I could just leave it with this color and be done, but I want that depth. So the Jaclyn Hill palette actually has a really pretty dark green. So I'm gonna use this shade right here called Enchanted. Oh, and this is like a small fluffy brush from Morphe. And actually, no, I'm not gonna use that brush. Hang on, scratch that. I want it to be more precise. So we're gonna use this flat brush from Morphe and that shade Enchanted and put this right up against the waterline. And then using that small fluffy brush from Morphe, I just swirled it in my color switch and it doesn't have any product on it now, nothing. And I'm just gonna blend those two shades together. I hope the green is picking up on camera because it's actually really bright and vibrant in person. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that the green and red is done, I'm gonna go in with my new NYX glitter goals in the shade Industrial Beam. And y'all, I haven't used a liquid eyeshadow since like the early 2000s, so I'm kind of scared. We'll see how this works with my lidded eye. Oh my God. Y'all, that looks like legit gold liquefied on my eye. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So I kind of sat here and let it dry because I didn't want to give y'all a review before I really like figured it out. I do really like this glitter. I think that it is a little bit difficult with my hooded eyes. It is a little bit clumpy right here. I'm not sure if y'all can really tell, but overall I do like it. From far away, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I don't think my eye has ever been this shimmery. And it doesn't feel like wet on my eye, which is what I was worried about. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. And there is both eyes with the glitter. Oh my goodness, I love it. I think it turned out fabulous. I definitely could use some practice with applying the glitter eyeshadow, but I think that it still turned out really, really good and so sparkly. I love it. Next, I'm just going to do a very simple black eyeliner line, just enough for my lashes to blend a little bit easier. And then I'm gonna do my mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. And I am back with lashes. And I actually don't know what kind of lashes these are. I think that they're one of the Vegas Nay lashes. But they are old, and I just was kind of rummaging through my lashes and decided to put these on. So our eyes are done. I'm in love with this entire look. It is exactly what I wanted. And so yeah, now we need to do the brow bone highlight. And for that, I'm gonna use this Sephora brush. This is just like a fluffy brush. And I'm going to use the shade Beam from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And I'm just popping this in the brow bone. And a little bit in the inner corner. And today I'm gonna do a nude lip since I really want the eyes to be the main focus. So I'm gonna go in with my Kylie Cosmetics Candy K lip liner. And then for my lip shade, I'm gonna use my MAC lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. And that completes this red and green holiday look. I am obsessed with this look. I am really impressed with the colors. These really didn't look like they were gonna be that vibrant. I mean, I thought they were gonna be vibrant, but like this whole palette I think was like $17. And I think this turned out perfect. I was really scared that it was not going to work. Yes, I did use my Morphe palette, but like this is cheap too. So I mean, win-win. This was really great. And I did like this glitter after all. Really, after applying my lashes, I kept staring at it and I really do like it. I think that it is beautiful and I'm gonna be using it a lot. I'm gonna have to find more colors. But yeah, I definitely would recommend the NYX eyeshadows after this. I'm gonna have to try out some more. They have a lot of these little cute palettes like this. And $17 for 16 eyeshadow shades, I mean, that's a pretty good deal, especially for color payoff like this. But let me know what you think down below. Is this something that you might try out? Are you gonna go grab that NYX palette and try to do it yourself? If you do recreate this look, please tag me on my Instagram so that I can see your recreation. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my next new video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye! Say mwah!
Mama.
Besitos. Good job. Say bye-bye.
Baby.
Good job.